I am watching you, rodent.
What's that supposed to mean?
It is common knowledge that rodents hoard nuts, stolen technology, units.
Okay. First off, I ain't a hoarder, nor a rodent.
Peter Quill, tell the rodent that his selfishness endangers us all.
Rocket, we could really use any extra units you have.
How do I gotta spell it out for you? I don't got no units!
Fair enough.
Can you believe his lies?
Oh, I ain't lying. Now why don't you leave me alone and bother someone else instead?
I intend to. Open this door! I know you are in there! Do not think that I do not know what you are up to. Your rodent co-conspirator has clearly stashed his illicit units in there. Peter Quill, order the tree to open this door. I am certain that the rodent has hidden a stash of units within the latrine.
All right. I'll check on him and tell you if he's doing anything weird.
Acceptable.
Groot, you okay in there? Think you could open the door for a minute? Is that my toothbrush? Great. Now I need a new toothbrush. Sweet tracks.
What do you want, Quill? If you're looking for units, check your own room.
Hey, Bluebird, you copy? I know you... Gamora, I was...
Who are you talking to? What's a bluebird?
It, was Yondu's call sign. He was Bluebird and I was the kid.
Let me get this straight. Yondu Udonta, leader of the Ravagers space virus, scourge of the Sirius system and all-around scoundrel, used Bluebird as his call sign?
Even had it embroidered on the back of his jacket.
Amazing.
It was amazing. Pretty much from the day we met.
How did you two meet? Terrans and Centaurians aren't exactly neighbors.
We met on Chitauri Prime, about 3 years into my sentence.
Wait, Yondu was a prisoner of war? I thought the Ravagers were neutral.
They were. And they also weren't. Yondu and I were cellmates. First thing he said when they put him in my cell was, "Boy, don't be going and getting attached, because I'm just here for the food." And the food was pretty terrible, so...
Yeah, that sounds like Yondu.
I had cellmates before, and none of them lasted long. The Chitauri have these gladiatorial games, and
You got used to people dying.
Not sure about that, but I didn't expect anyone to last long. I also didn't have my translation implant back then, so I might as well have been alone. But Yondu, he actually spoke English. Said he'd offered to translate in exchange for extra rations.
So even in that snake-infested hellhole, ever the schemer.
It's something we had in common. I'd been scheming for a way to escape since the day they took me. I just needed someone like Yondu to make it seem possible.
How did you escape?
Let's just say it was equal parts simple, complicated, and kind of embarrassing. But it ended with the two of us delivering a transport full of stolen supplies straight into the hands of the Resistance.
For a bucket-load of units, too, I bet.
Anyway, once we did, there was no going back. I was a Ravager. The Ravagers had a simple code. Steal from everyone. Yondu said it made them neutral.
But they weren't. I specifically remember several Chitauri transports being hit when I was still... you know.
They hit just as many Resistance ships, until a Chitauri cruiser uncloaked in front of them during a raid and...
Yondu ended up on Chitauri Prime, with you.
After we broke out, he could have left me on some space station or dropped me off at the nearest Nova Corps base. But he didn't. Instead, he invited me to join the Ravagers.
You were with them a long time. Must have enjoyed it.
I did. Being a Ravager was the first time I felt like I really belonged, if that makes any sense.
I felt the same way when I joined Richard Rider and the Resistance. Like I was finally in control of who I wanted to be.
Yes, exactly. Those first few years, which, now that I'm hearing it...
Space Dad?
Well, if you don't mind, I think I'd like to be alone.
Oh.
Well, well, well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
$37 units?
We appear to be 6,963 units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill...
I know. We clearly need a plan.
Reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on, you've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always there.
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Team's in trouble, and you can't be bothered to make no
Set course
sacrifice.
for the Mocking
I will
Star
sacrifice
system.
your head.
And take us to the majestic mountains of Kakaranda.
Real mature.
See, guys! Let's just hear Drax out this time.
Fin Fang Foom is the fiercest, most legendary monster in the galaxy. Shatters the bones of all who go after it. Skulls of the greatest hunters are impaled upon its fangs. Well, imagine the glory of such a death.
Our goal isn't death, Drax.
Glorious death!
Out of the question.
Well, in that case...
You're not selling my stuff.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most... I am Groot. No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Well, I think Groot's more convincing, in the traditional monster sense. Groot, buddy, first of all, thank you. And second of all, I want you to know we're gonna bust you out of there right after, okay? I am Groot. Alright, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Yep, no problem. Flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
Piece of cake.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope. Okay.
Next time, I'm flying.
Are you sure the Leafy One is ready for this?
Nope.
He'll be fine.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. It don't help.
Because your constant complaining does?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all...
Okay, here we go.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good. We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
Ew. Ouch. Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord. We ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Agreed. We must face Lady Hellbender's rage head on.
Almost sounds like you want to get hit by lightning.
I would not expect a Chitauri Slayer to understand the underlying value.
The underlying value of getting killed?
Of being direct, child of subterfuge.
What is your problem?
Lady Hellbender scoffs upon duplicity and dishonor. Your reputation...
That was way too close.
Well played, Lady Hellbender.
So we're still doing this?
Yes!
Market storm?
Let the winds invigorate you. They remind me of a fine Catathian gale.
Guys! Focus! Keep an eye out on those big blue ones and take cover when they hit. Or we'll get blown right off.
Good advice.
should have gone to Maku 4.
Hey, check out the old Resistance ship. Thing's been shot to hell.
No doubt by this one and her Chitauri friends.
We weren't friends.
Guys.
Not sure. But it ain't moving now.
I would be wary, Road.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. Think I'm scared of some little...
It's not alone. Get ready! I was getting bored anyway.
Love you can entertain me. I have decimated a gelatinous mass! And ready! We must destroy the core!
I don't think the goo matters. It's the spikes inside.
I have a sweet threat! Thanks, Return to the skirmish!
Rush him, Drax! How come monster? Throw that, Drax!
You owe me one, Quill!
Oh, thanks, buddy!
Someone get rid of the jiggle!
The outer muck is only a distraction from its nucleus! Spikes are incoming! I will enjoy this!
Watch the spiky things!
At least those cores are vulnerable. No time.
The gelatin is satisfying the strike!
I'll take your word on that!
Peter Quill has fallen!
We need to destroy the jelly.
The prickly interior must be shattered! Perhaps these were sent by Lady Hellbender!
Well, she can keep them!
Send it their way, Drax! What are these things?
Your amorphous vermin! Tear out their insides!
I don't think the goo matters. It's the
Bomb it
spikes
at him, big guy!
inside.
Cease your senseless giggling!
Pound on those jelly cubes!
I'm gonna get mud in my throat! We've got bigger problems right now! Pulverize them!
Destroy!
They keep moving around.
You must be quicker, assassin!
What? I don't know. Don't eat them. Well, slime's speeding up.
No matter what I cut off, it comes back
Smash its insides. Just some general life
like a
advice.
hot knife.
Perhaps these were sent by Lady Hellbender!
Well, she can keep them.
What are these things?
Shoot first, questions later.
Someone get me a look at the core.
Here, Peter Quill! Unleash me onto these fools! Gelatin is satisfying the strike!
Just don't get your fist stuck in there.
Feel my wrath!
The Blobby's got a knife. What? I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Caution!
Stick it to him, Groot! Watch the spiky things!
Don't have to tell me twice. Whoa! Slime's speeding up.
The assassin has proved fallible!
Ah! 2 secs, I'll be right there!
Shooting the jelly's no good.
Time for the big guns!
Spikes are incoming! My great strength was underutilized! The gelatin is satisfying! Strike!
You should try stabbing them!
Cut them open! Enough with the jelly! Break its bones!
Perhaps these were sent by Lady Hellbender!
I think she's got better things to do. This is how it's done!
Size, Gamora! You're up, big guy! No mercy!
So that's what a monster around here looks like?
We are outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary. Creatures here are not her pets.
They sort of do look like food.
We're gonna be food if we don't climb out of here. There's a... trail going through the jungle! Try to find a way out!
This husk could be easier to climb than the muddy terrain.
I ain't comfortable calling it a husk, seeing as we're about to climb it and all.
Clearly not a husk!
It is the hollowed husk of a bygone time, when the turmoil of war raged stronger than the storms of this world.
Peter, get moving! Drax is having an existential meltdown. Anyone else hear something?
Hear what?
It was probably Drax's stomach.
My stomach would bellow like a wild beast.
Hey, Starpants, see anything we can climb on?
Not really, but maybe if we cleared the gunk off the side.
Shall I rip it apart, then?
Let's go easy if we can. Keep in mind this old thing helped win the war.
This mud is getting all up in my fur.
No holds fails, shoot stuff.
Words to live by.
Having fun?
Didn't think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship. Drax, you could pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodent would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
Shall I continue ripping it apart?
No. I think we're good.
Great, we made it halfway up. Now what?
Maybe if we could lower that wing somehow.
I'm going to scout ahead! Try not to kill yourselves on the way up!
There they are.
All right, Rocket. That wing control panel's all yours. Hope it still works.
Great. Everyone watch out for beeping red lights.
What? Why?
This is a resistance ship. We'll be lucky if there's only one booby trap on it.
That don't sound like no jelly thing.
They say that Lady Hellbender's call echoes throughout the planet.
That don't sound like no lady either.
Careful! Looks like something big moved through here.
Yay.
If you see anything with claws the size of Drax, let me know.
I thought we already had our monster. What's she tracking this thing for?
For sport.
Nothing wrong with a little...
Just further proof that we are not welcome here. If we turn back every time we ain't wanted.
What are you firing at, Peter Quill?
Did you see a monster?
Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
find a way out of this jungle.
Why? It's dry down here.
Wouldn't you rather be wet than lost?
Not particularly. Dead end. That's just great.
Wait, is that Shatari tech over there?
Ask Chitauri.
No, it is. It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
We do not have time to dawdle in this jungle. I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face! Put me down!
He'll be fine. Just curl up in a ball.
What?
Drax, throw him.
No!
Very well.
Peter?
It's okay. He'll land on his feet. I guess that only applies to cats.
You sons of dogs! Scut-busting ass!
I am not familiar with these words.
Filthy grunt scum, but
I think he's making them up. He's really pissed.
You can rot, you free-bagging flarkhole!
At least he's not shooting at us. He missed on purpose, right?
Order the beast to do its job.
Rocket, come on, man.
Cram it, dash face!
Fix the bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10!
Okay, deal. We'll take it out of Groot's cut. He doesn't understand money anyway. Thanks for the bridge, Rocket.
If you even think of pulling...
What's up, people?
Incoming!
Hold him down, Groot!
Anyone else notice this place looks like a graveyard?
Shall be littered.
Bro, you're like flying pigs!
Pigs fly by when you're having fun!
How many times have I saved your butt now?
I thought I was a goner, man!
Let us finish this! I look forward to our next encounter! Move it! Well down!
Yes, I know we're in a fight!
No fair! They can fly!
So can you, genius!
We can fly these pieces straight to Lady Hellbender! I will face all of Lady Hellbender's pieces!
Get it out of your system before we get there!
This battle was satisfactory! Good luck, boys!
It's all you control! You're like flying pigs!
Be glad you're not me size!
Anyone else notice this place looks like a graveyard?
Focus on not becoming part of one! These things would have come in handy a second ago!
Would have been better than Drax's idea!
What is next, Peter Quill? We can fly these pieces straight to Lady Hellbender!
I ain't riding something that wants to eat me!
Make them hurt
You
tomorrow!
don't stand a chance!
So glad you parked all this way away, Quill!
Think of it like a walk through the zoo! With guns!
This one is primed for punishment!
Let's make you feel it!
And enough of these inferior creatures. I yearn for monsters.
Yeah, I'm feeling all turned around as well. Where the flark are we?
Just look around. There must be a path here somewhere.
Why are we so sure this is the way?
The statues here didn't walk into place. They were carried.
Carried? By whom? For what purpose?
Rocket, can you squeeze in and check if the trail continues that way?
How much you paying?
All right, Gamora. Pretty sure it's this way.
50 units, says it ain't.
He doesn't have 50 units.
No way are we almost there. Still got like half a planet to walk across.
Lady Hellbender could cross this jungle in 7 strides.
Sure she could.
Or she would have flown over the mountains.
Oh, she flies now.
Drax, some of your Lady Hellbender tidbits are questionable.
You can say that again.
More or less questionable than your flying skills.
Gamora, mind cutting us a path?
They say that Lady Hellbender feels it every time you cut a piece of her jungle.
An old Nova bomber. I haven't seen one of these since the war. I remember it used to take 12 ships to bring one down.
12 ships, or 1 Chitauri infantry.
Now what's the holdup?
Fear.
No! Just thinking someone else should cross the death pit first. Being Groot of the merchandise.
Only one of you is the merchandise.
Plan A and Plan B, okay?
Anyone else feeling ready to move on?
Groot says no.